Alright guys, before we get into today's video, I am going to shout out my boy Chad Myers. What's up, Chad? And you guys need to go check out his channel. I'm going to put his channel in the description of this video. He's a YouTuber that's pretty close to us, just a couple hours away, and we have collabed a little bit in the past, and he's about to hit 5,000 subscribers. So I just want to congratulate you, Chad, and also just go ahead and have all you guys on my channel. Be sure to go check his channel out. Check out what he's doing. He's got a second gen build. He's doing a complete, I mean, he did a extremely in-depth 47 RE transmission build, way better than anyone I've ever even tried to do. This thing is in-depth. It'll show you guys how to do it at home in your garage, and check out his build as well. He has an extended cab truck just like this one, but he's doing an auto swap and tons of other cool stuff to it. So go check out his channel. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday afternoon, still in quarantine. I've been in quarantine since Monday, Tuesday, since basically Monday night. Been in quarantine, so I've been going kind of crazy. I am feeling pretty much 100% okay right now. My ass can't smell or taste. So since we are feeling better, we're getting out in the garage this Sunday afternoon, and we're gonna work a little bit on the truck. You guys probably see what this is. Some of you guys may know what this is, some of you guys may not. But this is basically, it's called kill mat, and it's sound deadening material. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the seats out and pull the carpet out of the truck, and we're gonna lay that stuff on the floor in here, and it's gonna make it a lot quieter when we're driving. Sound deadening, make it feel more like a newer truck. So if you guys haven't already, be sure to go check out my last video where we did an install and did some driving with the new Quadzilla tuner on the truck. The truck is running awesome right now. It really rips, let me tell you guys. So we got the tuner on there finally, and she's running good. But so to start with, I'm gonna pull the front seats out of this thing. I'll set you guys up on the GoPro. Pull the front seats out of this thing, pull these side panels off. Right here, pull these panels off. May not have to take the back seats out, maybe just lift them up, maybe take them out, I don't know. Pull the shift console out once again, and then we're gonna pressure wash the carpet while it's out. We're gonna lay it down there in the driveway and just pressure wash it and try to get all these stains out. Try to make it look good, give it plenty of time to dry, and then while it's out, we're gonna sound deaden the whole interior of the truck. So my plan is to be able to, first of all, let's see if we can get this light to go off. Okay, that light's off. Take my Milwaukee light, which I plan on doing a review on at some point. Let's see if we can, boom, check that out, guys. That is sick. So we got that thing. It just has these little spring-loaded deals. So now we can see what we're doing in here while we're working. So let's start, guys. Let's pull the front seats out, pull the floor liners out, and let's just start taking this thing apart. Hope you guys are excited. Hopefully this makes a difference, and I'll give you guys my honest opinion once it's all done and we take the thing for a drive. Alrighty, guys, and we got the carpet all out. I have to say I'm pretty impressed. The floor is in really good shape in this thing. We do have a little bit of surface rust starting right here, so we'll probably try and knock that down a little bit. But this cab is Man, this cab, I got really lucky on this truck, guys. It needs painted. I know I've been talking about it forever. It's just, if you guys have ever painted one of your own trucks, you know how big of an undertaking it is. It's a huge job, and I'm just not ready to get into it right now. It just, you always, in your head, it doesn't seem that bad, and then you just end up spending thousands of dollars on material. Maybe not thousands, but I mean, it just gets expensive, and I'm just not ready to paint it right now. Eventually, we'll probably get around to it. It's not ready right now, so we're just doing other projects with it. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this looks. I'd say probably the longest part of this whole project is going to be waiting on the carpet to dry. So that's going to be the next thing that we're going to do, is actually jump outside, pressure wash the carpet. You guys can see here, this is the speaker wire that I've ran. I ran all new wires to the speakers, so I may try to zip tie and bundle this up real clean like before we obviously we're gonna have to kind of hold it up out of the way when we're putting our kill mat down. But let's jump outside real quick so you guys can check out the carpet and see what kind of shape it's in. Like I said, it's pretty filthy, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's gross. So we are going to just pressure wash the crap out of it and see if we can't get it cleaned up. Got some bad stains on behind the passenger seat. I mean, pretty much the whole thing just needs, we're gonna pressure wash and see what happens. So I'll fire up my little Craftsman deal, little electric pressure washer that I have, and I'll start going to town. Alright guys, I've pressure washed this thing for probably the last 25-30 minutes at least. I'm completely soaked. I'm gonna have to go in after this. I think I got it pretty much cleaned up. It's kind of hard to do it on a flat surface because the water just wants to pool, so you have to kind of keep in mind where you've already sprayed. And then whenever I was done, I did like a final rinse. But I think I do have it pretty much as clean as it's gonna get. Now I'm gonna just kind of droop it over there, maybe that pile of shit I have right there. Droop it over it and let it dry. I don't know how long it's going to take to dry. Probably going to take quite a while. So hopefully it doesn't take too long, and we're not sitting around waiting on it to dry. Alright guys, I have went ahead and actually laid down the first piece of the kill mat. You guys can see it sticks really good. It's super sticky. So I was gonna take some type of solvent and just kind of clean this, but I really don't think I'm gonna have a problem with it sticking. I mean, it's super duper tacky, and it's grabbing right onto this. I have seen where guys take rollers, little fine rollers, and roll them down, but I don't really have anything like that. So I'm just gonna do this whole floor real quick, and yeah, we'll do the back here as well. Get up in here behind this, and I'm probably not gonna go all the way up here, just to right here. Let's go ahead and get it done. Alrighty guys, we have got every bit of that done. I just want to go ahead and point out that I did order 50. I'll give you guys, so you can order this stuff if you want to do it to your truck. Part number 50 square foot. And I used every bit of it, but I'll show you guys. I did have a little bit left over, so I did pretty much, like, I didn't go absolutely insane. Like, I didn't take the shift boot apart up here, mainly because I didn't want to make it harder for me to be able to start the bolts back whenever I go to put the shift console back on. So I didn't go crazy with the shift console, but areas like back here on the seat brackets, I did take the brackets off and then kill mat underneath them and then put the brackets back on. That'll make it a lot quieter. Or I don't know if it's gonna make any quieter, but it just looks better, just cleaner. Yeah, I didn't have a roller. Like I said, a lot of the times, watching guys put this down, they use like a little roller, and I can see why that would help, but I just don't have one, and I can't go get one, so I just smashed it down with my hand the best I can in all the places. I did a single layer back here on the back side of the cab, and then whenever I got all this covered, how it is, how you see it, I had 5 pieces left, so, or actually I had 6 pieces left, so I put additional 2 additional pieces, and then I put 2 additional pieces right here in this middle hump, and then I put 2 additional pieces over there on that side, just because I think that's going to be where it is going to be the most sound you're going to get coming from. This black piece here, if you pull the dash, you can take that out, but I'm not pulling the dash out of this thing unless I'm putting a new dash top on it, so I'm not gonna mess with that right now. But if we do ever pull the dash out, we may do away with this. I don't know. I feel like this stuff probably helps quite a bit with the sound, so probably just keep that. But I'm really excited to get this thing back together and see if it makes any difference. If it does, in quieting this up. A couple things I did different on each side. Like on this side, I cut out, or I just try to make like a square for the seat bolts, and on that side I just poked holes for the seat bolts. So I also didn't do this top piece here. I just didn't see a need in it, so I didn't do the front seat brackets. But unfortunately we can't put it back together right this second because of the carpet still being wet. Let's go see how it looks. You guys like your new seats, huh? You guys think those are comfy? Jeez Louise, look at him. He's got his little talons out, just clawing away at him. He knows I'm looking. Mr. Kiki. Alright guys, it is now the next day and we are about to put the carpet back in. It is pretty well as dry, I think, as it's gonna get. It's still a little damp. By feeling it, I can tell it's a little damp, but I don't really think it's gonna get any drier just sitting here. And it's not gonna hurt anything to put it in the truck. It's, I mean, just lightly damp, so yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really impressed with how clean I was able to get it. And I even brought it in here and got some cleaning stuff out and just started scrubbing and trying to get some of the stains, and I'll be honest, it's just not really as clean as I was hoping for. So it is what it is. I could have bought new carpet for like $300, but I didn't. I just didn't buy it. So we're gonna put this stuff back in. It's at least clean. It may be stained, but it's at least clean. The truck's gonna feel cleaner. So I'm gonna start with sticking this back in the truck. Like a freaking recording studio in here. You get in here and just record a rap album with all the sound deadening material. I got the front seats put back in, got the rear seats in, all the seats are in, so At this point, I don't think I'm gonna put my sub back in just a second. The wires are ran, the power wire's unhooked under the hood, but I just don't really feel like hooking this up to anything. I am gonna tape off this remote wire because technically it will have power. Boom, so that is put back in. Done here. Got the seats all vacuumed real good. Now we just gotta put these last trim pieces back on, and then lay this weather strip molding, the door seals back in here. Alrighty guys, the interior is all finally put back together. So we're about to go take this thing for a drive. I'm gonna tell you guys if I think it quieted up any. Got the seats back in, got the back seat back in. And I also, why this thing was taken apart, I had some problems with the door panels. They're all, like all the tabs and stuff are broke off the backs. So I'll show you guys these little sneakies that I've been pulling. I've been drilling really small holes and then putting these Phillips screws. Yeah, it's kind of ghetto, but you know what? My door panel feels solid now. I got a couple more on the bottom, got one right there. Yeah, it's kind of ghetto, but you know what? The panels are broke on the back, so I mean, it is what it is. Now the panel's not gonna make no noise. I did a couple on this one up there. One up there. We just got to the car wash and I sprayed the truck off and just kind of cleaned out my driveway. Pretty much destroys this thing every day. And I do have to be honest, I do think that it quieted the truck up quite a bit. It's I mean it's noticeable. It's literally noticeable. And I noticed it a lot on the back where we did the back wall. It was a little bit louder from the exhaust whenever I was getting on it before I did that, and I can definitely tell I did put a dampen on it. I honestly am a little motivated now to do more on the truck, do behind the doors, and do the top of the cab as well. So there you guys have it. My honest opinion, it's not in your head. In your head, you're thinking, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so quiet. Whenever I was doing it, I was thinking, it's gonna be so quiet, I can't wait, it's gonna feel like a brand new truck. It doesn't. It doesn't feel like it's just completely soundproof now, but even Caitlin rode with me. She was like, yeah, I can definitely tell. I mean, it definitely dampens the sound, and it wasn't necessarily so much the road noise, or I'm sorry, it wasn't so much the engine noise, but the road noise we dampened a lot. Whenever you're cruising, you're up at highway speed, you can hear it's quieter in there. And yeah, I don't know. I've even thought about maybe being an old man and sticking a muffler on that thing just to make it a little quieter. I don't think we're going to lose anything. Put a small muffler on it just to kind of tone it down a little bit even more. Or maybe, I don't know, another turbo would really make it a lot quieter, but who knows, guys. I'm going to put this stuff in the description of this video. If you want to do it to your truck, if you want to do the kill mat to your truck, buy it through that link. It'll give me a small commission. It's an easy way, free way that you can support the channel. So if you do go ahead and do that to your truck, order that kill mat through the link in the description of this video. Another thing I also do is if you guys see it says do your Amazon shopping through this link, set that as your desktop for Amazon. So anytime you go to buy something on Amazon, it'll buy it through that link. It'll give me a small commission so we can basically bring in a little money to put back into the projects like these and other stuff that we do on the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't make anything you're ordering cost anything more. It's just a free, easy way that you can support the channel. That's going to wrap it up. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, DylanLee73, and we'll see you guys on the next one.